Namaste, my fellow Earthlings. It is I, Osepi, here for episode 2 of the Imagination Station, season 1. And today, if you're not familiar with this world-class YouTube series, I have selected 3 nouns at random. At least this time I have received these nouns from a person instead of a generator. So although they are random to me, and and so I'm gonna take these 3 nouns and on the spot try to create a story using my imagination. And this is just a fun little mental exercise for me, and also hopefully an entertaining story for you, and also an inspiration hopefully to you to use your imagination, because I think that capacity to imagine things is a very powerful one, and we can use it to change the world for good. But if we can't imagine a more positive world, then it's gonna be hard to create one. Alright, so let's just get into it. Today, I hope this is not backwards. On my screen is backwards, but this is what we got. We got chipmunk, wood, and tree. So that will be that. So once upon a time, in an imaginary land, far, far in the deep crevices of my cranium, there lived a chipmunk, and he lived in a tree, a very, very large tree, and let's see. The tree was, yes, it was a very large tree, and there was like a apartment complex for the forest. Like, many little other creatures lived in this tree. Lots of little pathways going around the tree, and there would be holes in the tree, and there was birds that lived in the tree, and there was even a little marketplace with a star ducks, and a tree mart, and everything you need in the tree. And so this chipmunk just got laid off at Chippy's chocolate chip cookies. He worked at a bakery, and he got fired. So that's not great, but so he was looking for a way to make a living and spend his time, because he liked making chocolate chip cookies, but all good things must come to an end, I think. Well, I hopefully not, but it seems how things go sometimes. But when he was so he was a little bummed out about this, so he went for a walk. And so as he was walking, he passed Mr. Duck and said, "Hello, Mr. Duck." And he said, "Quack you, go get a job." And he said, "Oh, right, I'm unemployed." And so he kept walking, and he thought to himself, well, gee, how am I gonna make a living in this economy? It's totally nuts. Um, and yeah, so he as he was sitting by the pond pondering his life, a caterpillar um came by, and he said, "Hey, Chippy." No, he wasn't Chippy. His name, the chipmunk's name is Dillweed. And so the caterpillar said, "Hey, Dillweed, um why are you looking so down?" um and Dillweed replied to the caterpillar, "Well, as um as of now, I am unemployed, and I am just contemplating what I'd like to do with my life." And the caterpillar said, "Why, this is a wonderful thing. You have all the time in the world to explore a new path, and I have just the thing for you." And Dillweed said, "What? Uh, oh, really? Do you?" I- um, and the caterpillar said, "Yes, I do." What? And he said, "Oh, really? What is it?" And he said, "Oh, I have a big block of wood." And Dillweed looked at him. His excitement, you could see the excitement in Dillweed's face fade. And he said, "A block of wood?" And and the caterpillar could see that he did not understand. So he explained to him that this block of wood has endless possibilities. You can, it is un 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 untamed piece of wood. It's full of potential. You can turn this wood into anything you'd like, uh, and you have the teeth just for it. So the caterpillar gave Dillweed the um the block of wood, and he took it home and sat it down on his counter, his table, um, and he looked at it for a while, and he thought to himself, "Anything I want, I can make this into anything." So he started chewing on it. He started chewing on the wood and sculpting it, and um, he sculpted it, and he just chewed at the block of wood. And after he's done, he had a nice statue of a nut, a oak nut, or what are they called? Acorn. It was an acorn. Yes, it was a nice little acorn. And I said, "Wow, this is mighty fine. I sure Caterpillar would like to see it." So he went to Caterpillar to show him his new creation, and Caterpillar said, "Why, this is magnificent. I sure would like something like this. I'll pay you 5 acorns for this beautiful acorn statue." And he said, "Well, golly, you got yourself a deal. Thanks, Caterpillar." "Well, no," said Caterpillar. "Thank you, Dillweed, for making such a beautiful piece of art. I will cherish this every day when I look at it." so so yeah, yeah, and so Chipmunk with the newfound appreciation for sculpture. He took two of his acorns and ate them, and he took the other three and um, bought another chunk of wood, block of wood, and he went at it again and made another sculpture and sold it. And he took for more acorns or whatever. And so the cycle went on, and he made his own Dillweed's sculpture emporium. So that's what happened, and that's my story. And it's what it is. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments if you'd like. And yeah, just know that this was just pulled out of my ass, really. I just used I sat down in my little brain in the imagination station up in there, and turned out a nice story for y'all. So what I'd really like is if you could comment 3 nouns, and if I find someone comments such a comment, I will hopefully, if you're lucky, I will use that for another episode of the Imagination Station. So yeah, that is all, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful day, and do something to exercise your capacity to imagine, because the more we use our imagination, the better we are the better position we are to create a better world for everyone. So go out there and make something or something. Yes, okay. Adios.